Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we have dividend estimates for Group C of YieldMax. So as a reminder, this is Group C. Let's go over really quick on their site. They have a new one that just launched, DRAY. That is the DraftKings one. It's too early to make a call on what the dividend is going to be, but I think there's going to be something, even though it obviously hasn't been a full 30 days. So let me navigate over here real quick. Hold on. Okay, so if we go down here, just as a reminder of which ones are actually in the group C. So we've got ABNY, AMDY, Coney, CVNY. Let me make sure this is cooperating with me. There we go. Perfect. Okay. CVNY, DRAY, which is the DraftKings one, Fiat, Hui, which is the Robinhood one, which is insane. This was one of the highest dividends I've ever seen paid out a month ago. MSFO, NFLY, and PP. One of the best named tickers of all time. Okay, so we're going to go over here where I have the actual estimates, which seems like a play on words, actual estimates. Okay, smash that like button. Please remember, the earlier the better. All right. Okay, so the last payout for Airbnb, ABNY, was 32 cents. We're estimating it to be higher this month. We're estimating it to be 39 cents. Also, I'm starting to estimate daily dividends as well, because I'm anticipating that's going to become a thing. We've got weekly. So if this were daily, this would pay like 1.2 cents per day, which isn't bad. Annualized $4.32 based on a share price of $12.11. That's a 36% yield. For AMDY, the last one was 46 cents. And this month, based on the implied volatility for 30 days, the share price, so the percent yield was 72% approximately a month ago. Annual, this is $6.20. Daily, this is almost 2 cents a day, which if you think about it on a daily basis, 2 cents a day per share is very good. And I have a strong feeling, this is why I'm getting ahead of this, because I have a strong feeling that we're going to be talking about daily dividends very soon. That's why I'm already doing it. Ahead of the curve, hopefully. So the estimate for this one is 33 cents. And then for Coney, we had 53.5 cents last month. The implied volatility was 0.64 for 30 days. Current price is $10.01. 73% yield, $7.34 on $10. Easy math, right? Daily, this would be a 2 cent per day dividend, which is really awesome, but it gets better. And then so the projection for this one that I've made is 49 cents. Some of these are probably going to be higher because it is YieldMax after all. So they do tend to harvest all of the dividend. All right, enough of you. I thought I banned you a long time ago. This guy is very hateful, and he's definitely got a problem with me. What's funny, he hones on all the negative, and he just put out a slur, which is funny because, you know, there's a saying, the pot calling the kettle black. I'm not going to let this derail my video by any means, but pot calling the kettle black, I think he's everything he projects to me. So let me see here. There we go. Yeah, I thought I banned him a while ago. I've tried to be open and transparent, but you just can't reason with some people. Some people, like they said in Batman, you know, like the Joker, they just want to see the world burn, I guess. Anyway, on we go. So CVNY for Carvana, $1.71. Let's see here. 43.46 was the last YieldMax share price. It is a 72.72 30-day implied volatility. Annualized is $22. So watch this. This is a 6 cent per day dividend. Percentage-wise, we already said 51.44. Estimate is $2.39 for tomorrow. So we're estimating it to be higher than what it was last month. All right. For all of you watching, feel free to leave some comments. Let me know what your favorite YieldMax fund is. Let me know what your favorite fund of this group is. Hey, welcome. Soon to be Financial Capital USA. You know, it's funny. I just heard that. I heard that they're building stock exchanges there. That's awesome. It's sad to see New York City decline. I personally really like New York. It's sad to see such a great city decline, but I agree. I think that, yeah, Texas has a lot of room to grow for sure. So let me do something real quick here. All right. Okay. Yeah. So let me know, like Pirate Justin just did, comment away. Let me know your favorite funds. Let me know your if you agree or disagree with the estimate, or if you think you have a better methodology than I do. I would definitely like to hear it. He says New York City is cool. I would never live there. Always spent no more than 3 days. Same here. I've spent maximum 3 days there. So yeah. Cool stuff. I've been to Texas too. I do like Texas a lot. Texas and Florida are similar. Although I feel like Texas, there's more spirit and more patriotism there. Like I swear, like every house I saw had like American flags and Texas flags. I saw the Texas flag everywhere. You don't quite see the same in Florida. I mean, it's there, but I think Floridians are just more, not as chauvinistic maybe. But anyway, I really liked it. I thought it was cool. All right, so 239 for CVNY. For DraftKings, we don't have one yet. For Fiat, 15 cents was the last payout. That's a 0.64 implied volatility. $2.98. Now, this one, I don't make recommendations on this channel, but I would highly recommend staying away from this one. This fund has just about crashed. And we've asked Jay several times if they were going to do like a reverse split, and they don't do them anymore. So, well, like we've seen with Moderna, the Moderna one, they don't do those anymore. Same with this one. He says Texas is God country in football. Yeah, it is. All right. So yeah, $2.98. I would avoid this one, honestly. Even though it's got a 54% payout, I know it's gonna get basically low information people sucked into it. This dividend would only be like not even a half of a cent. So yeah, 15 cent is the estimate, same as last month. Now, Robinhood, I'm going to spend some time talking about this one. So for Robinhood, we've got a lot to unpack here. Let me go to Seeking Alpha and show you all the stock is done. So this, I believe, is our latest meme stock. So I'm going to share this one real quick. Share over here. Here we go. So I personally believe Robinhood is our latest meme stock. So exercise caution. Okay. 101.85. It's a negative 2.49 decline as of today. Post market, we were up 69 cents so far. But you'll notice since we've gone public, we were 22.87 here. We dropped down to 17.88. We went as high. Well, here's the thing. So February, we were on a run. And then April, we bottomed out. And we've gone from $34 all the way to 105, basically. So this is our latest meme stock. Enter meme stock phase. All right. So stop share of that one. I just wanted to point that out to you all. Michael Nugent, welcome. H-Town. We got a lot of Texas people on here, actually. All right. So on we go. Robinhood is our next prediction. And mine's probably going to come in on the conservative side, but let's do it nonetheless. All right. So we had $6.50 last month, which is a 107% payout based on what the stock is trading at right now. It's 107% payout. Now, this is insane, folks. This is 21 cents. If this was a daily dividend, this would be 21 cents. Insane, right? $3.78. Now, what I'm predicting, this could keep running. This could be the next AMC, but eventually there's going to be some kind of a crash. So $3.78 is the estimate. $3.78. All right. And then for MSFO, 48 cents was our last one. The implied volatility 0.243, 34.76% yield, 2-cent daily dividend, which that's pretty good. 34 cents is what I'm predicting this month's dividend is going to be. For NFLY, we had 43 cents last month. That was a 29.37% yield. 35 cent is the estimate. And last but not least, PP, 33 cents was the last payout. This would be 1 cent daily. So I'm predicting a higher payout this month. I'm predicting 41 cents. All right, folks, let's see who we've got here. That always happens when I do the YouTube. I don't know why. Like, I'm looking right now and I see the screen. So I don't know why there's this delay. My last video, I was a little bit embarrassed. It took like over a minute. I don't know why that happens. This is a brand new computer. Technology's starting to frustrate me, just to go on a rant here. I'm getting like my parents a little bit. And I studied this stuff. Like, I have an MIS degree. My haters would say it's from a community college. It's actually not. It's from USF. But anyway, it's really frustrating. Like, when you eliminate all the variables, I've got a brand new MacBook. I've got YouTube Live. So it's got to be the platform, something to do with the platform. Let's see. So weird. It's back on. I know. It's crazy. Last video I did, it was like a minute and change. All right. Welcome to Mr. Kwan. Glad to have you on. I'm saying, let's see, saying still have a chance of buying Hood under 100, possibly, if the market pulls back. In hindsight, I wish I would have bought, but I've basically stopped buying stocks altogether because I'm doing all options, basically. I'm not even really buying dividend funds lately. It must be, who is this? Chlorophysics LLC. Who are you? By the way, we continue doing one-on-one coaching. It seems to be very well received, going very well. So feel free, if you all are impressed by my trades and you want a tip or two. I do $100 an hour for Zoom coaching sessions. So, anytime. I'm transparent and easily reachable. Let's see, one more week till the big one. What's the big one? Oh, MISFT. Oh, yeah. I do actually. Isn't it just income generation, not capital appreciation? Just follow you recently, seem to be a long-time follower. Awesome. Love it. Okay, well, that is the dividend estimates. So let's go over, let's see, I mentioned the coaching services. Daily. So you'll notice on each of these, I'm doing daily estimates because I feel like this is coming. I also want to go over the other weeklies. I haven't been doing estimates on the weeklies, but if we look at what they were last month, let's see. So make sure the screen, okay, the screen looks to be good. Tech check, right? By the way, my old MacBook is completely fried. It's so funny because my last MacBook, the most I've ever paid for a computer, and it's the first one I've ever had crash. So basically I paid like $800 and change for it, basically $900. So I got about 5 years out of it. So the funny thing is, the cost per year basically exceeded what I paid for some of my earlier computers. Technically, though, I can't complain. My last employer technically gave me a technical stipend. Now, this one that I'm on right now, this one cost me like $1,300. So if this one crashes on me in 5 years, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm just saying. All right, let's go over the weeklies as they were last time that Group C paid out. CHPY, 38 cents. 31 cents for GPTY, 48 cents for LFGY, 12 cents for QDTY, 20 cents for RDTY, 11.5 cents for SDTY, 9.5 for Ulti. I'm predicting Ulti is going to be around 10 cents. Ulti seems to be recovering since the new strategy went into effect. And then YMAX, 15 cents, YMAG, 15 cents as well. I like the 15-cent weeklies for YMAX and YMAG, and I'm hoping they'll be the same. So I think these are going to be close to what we had last time, but I'm not doing the same table. I think I'll start doing it very soon. Let's read some comments, though. Daily would be insane, but I do feel like it's coming. By the way, a follower of mine pointed out to me, if you want to get daily dividends, here's a tip. This is bonus content for those of you that stayed till the end. Somebody's talking about cornerstones. I'll cover those very soon. I know a lot of other, I think, who is it? Todd covers those, and I think they're very, very good funds. What was I looking for? Oh, yeah. Okay, so think about this. Here's an idea. Monday, you could be invested in Maggie, MAGY, and get a payment Monday. Tuesday, COIW and PLTW. This is another video, by the way. I'm just saying this for bonus content. For all of you that stuck with me to the end. By the way, remember, please smash that like button. Helps the algorithm out. Wednesday, COII. Thursday, YETH and YBTC. And then Friday, the YieldMax weekly pair, ULTI and LFGY, and also any group pairs. So there is some food for thought. All right, let's finish going over this one. So, we did. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. All right, so there should be 9 weeklies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's correct. Yep, 9 weeklies. Okay, there we go. So we've got Drew Drewson, just buy some Apple to pay for your Mac. Yeah, right. I need a lot of dividends for that one. These are from 2 to 3 weeks ago. So I'm going by the cycle that coincides with Group C, basically. So I'm looking at it from that time frame. It's a work in progress. You know, the argument you're making for daily dividends is the same argument that was made for weeklies. Yeah, it's right here. So CHPY 38 cents, GPTY 31 cents, LFGY 48 cents, QDTY 12 cents, RDTY 20 cents, SDTY 11.5, ULTI 9.5, which I'm predicting it's going to be around 10 cents because it has been, and then YMAX and YMAG were both 15 cents. So I'm predicting within 5 to 10% range, plus or minus, is where these dividends are going to come in this week for the weeklies. I'll start doing the spreadsheet very soon. So there's that. He says, buy your MacBook with a 0% credit card at 21 months. Might actually be exactly what I did. Get enough of Apple that covers the cost of the price. Oh, no, I didn't do that. I did the Best Buy interest-free payments for basically 24 months. Get enough. That's how I used to look at stocks, by the way. I used to say, you know what? If I just invest in this company, they basically, like when I lost my rewards points from Chipotle, I'm like, now that I own Chipotle stock and I sell it for a gain, they basically paid for all my meals there. Or like when I owned Papa John's or any other food or restaurant stock, I'm like, all right, I'm basically, my gain in the stock paid for all my eating there. So that's kind of cool, I thought. Thank you, CJ. Yeah, daily, I'm getting out ahead of it. I predict daily will come possibly before the end of the year. You'll see. Let's see now. Well, yeah, great minds think alike, right? So Pirate Justin holds GPTY and CHPY weeklies. Just go back, reverse the live. Do a live, right? We'll do a live. Okay, what else? Yeah, so that's what I do. I look at them on the weekly cycle. Anyway, folks, thank you all so much for tuning in. That's going to do it for us this evening. But please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and join Discord. And we will see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye.